Hi everyone. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic. Lots of time it's in news and the topic is reservation and politics. So let's see. We'll see reservation in Indian context and particularly Indian society, how it has been given by the government in different sectors, then different commissions and some important leaders on it, then reasons behind it and what are the consequences of it in the society. So let's move forward. First thing, if ever you heard about reservation, then mainly it's in three places. If you know about governmental call educational institutions, not particularly colleges, then it is in electoral reservation. During elections, some constituencies are reserved for some categories of people, and reservation in jobs. There are different criteria like 27% reservation for OBC, 15% for SC, ST, and these are different as per different states too. And in electoral constituencies, some constituency are reserved for some particular caste categories on the basis of their population, and it get changed as per the census and delimitation commissions. So, as the word itself says, reservation is also known as affirmative action policies in India. We have also discussed this before. It is also a kind of thing like positive discrimination, which we do for upliftment of society and not to put any community at disadvantage. Hence, the literal meaning is to reserve something. If we have this uh, whole circle, we are gonna reserve this much portion, and nobody else except the XYZ community has a right on it, which means XYZ community can participate in it and they can also participate in it. So we want to make sure that if do not get any representation here, they can at least be represented here by lowering down the criteria for different marks or for different physical requirements have also been given in different type of recruitment policies. Then in Indian context, some proportion of positions are fixed in employment, as we discussed, in which you can have lesser marks and less physical requirements in the category of these type of recruitments, or say less sort of income you have. So these are some criteria that are very diverse depending on the states, and some seats in representative bodies such as parliament and state legislatures and local self-government, like we discussed in Panchayati Raj institutions, that some percentage of seats are reserved for SC, ST, and also for women. That is also a kind of reservation for different gender. Then for the weaker section of the society, such as scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, other backward classes, women, or economically weaker sections. Article 15 talks about maintaining equality in society and do not discriminate anybody on the basis of religion, race, caste, sex, and place of birth. But there is a subclause under it which says yes, government can discriminate on the basis of caste or on the basis of sex, but only for the upliftment of some categories, and those are already weaker in the representation and in their control over the resources of the nation. And directive principles of state policies also instructs the government to go for such steps to help the underprivileged section of the society. Like Article 46 talk about helping scheduled caste, and Article 39 talks about reducing the inequalities between different people. And government has says that when we apply Article 31, we can violate the Article 14, which talks about equality of law and etc. Why reservation? Why we need reservation in society? Because human beings are not equal. We'll take two people, A and B. Suppose they are in same college XYZ, but he comes from a good caste which has a good status and also has economic power. but he comes from a poor family and a caste which has been looked down upon in the society. Then you can say that they both are equal pedal, but actually they are not. It must have took him or her, the person a lot to reach this pedal. And now suppose there is a placement drive happening in this college, then there have been many studies conducted by different scholars. Particularly, I remember about Surinder Jodhkar's study in different placement drives of colleges where he conducted a survey and lots of information gathered that MNCs do prefer people from such categories. Because what they do not say that we look at your caste, or say they just say that a nice family background. And a nice family background is a very vague term. Like they have gave opinions that we want to recruit candidates who have educated parents, and we restrict them into our company who have uneducated parents. So that's looks cool from above, but actually in India education is also a thing associated with caste for many years. So that's how caste, that's why reservation is important. Hence, human beings are not equal. They're born into different communities which do not have equal level of economic opportunities. Exactly what we have discussed in this example. Social status, political empowerment, educational achievements. Why in India it is so important? Because most of the things of these achievements are associated with caste. For centuries, caste have decided your economic achievements, your political power, you can go to school or not, you can have access to knowledge, books or not. Thus, they do not possess equal resources of fulfilling their needs. As I told you, it looks like if A and B are in same colleges, they have same status, but that's not true. They do not have equal resources for fulfilling their needs. A is a poor person, so he or she do not have enough money to get some internships or get complete some courses for that particular internship, or to pay for the traveling or shifting. So things like that makes a lot of impact on where you are going to be after your college or in the job market. And for all to be able to have equal opportunities as a government, I want A and B to have equal opportunities. So it is essential that the less privileged groups in the society are given special help by the state. So as a state, I will try to give special help to person A. The special help is a compensatory step which the state provides to deprived groups for the inequalities they have faced in the past or contemporary time. Because whatever may have been faced by A, it made him stand here